chewing soap, spitting out a centipede, snacking on toothpaste, and eating a tooth-breaking burger? Anything is possible in our new show. Enjoy Troom's new extreme competition show. Can you eat that? Welcome to Can You Eat That? And here are our contestants, the always hungry Sean and the incredible Redhead. A round of applause for our players. And let's begin. Round 1. You ready? Meet your dishes. A delicious burger and a pink notebook. Will the contestants be able to guess which one of these is edible? Take a round folding hairbrush. Glue a stick of hot glue around the edge of the upper part. Use the tip of the hot glue gun to make texture on it like a burger patty. Paint it brown. Make the shape of a leaf of lettuce out of light clay. Glue the lettuce under the meat. Cut triangles of cheese out of yellow foam paper and glue them on top of the meat. Cut a styrofoam ball into pieces. Make 2 pieces the shape of a burger bun. Cut an opening for the brush in the lower part. Paint the styrofoam to be the color of a bun. Glue the lower part to the brush and the upper part on top. Decorate it with sesame seeds made out of light clay. Oh no! Sean sank his teeth into a styrofoam burger. Who would have guessed that there's a brush inside instead of meat? Redhead isn't so sure about this notebook. Should she use it to write or bite? Glue wafers together using melted chocolate. Make a rectangular block. Roll out a thin layer of fondant. Cut out a rectangle. Coat the fondant with a layer of chocolate and wrap the wafer in it, like a notebook cover. Stick it on firmly at the spine. Attach a strip of sugar paper and label the notebook using a food marker. Well, YOLO! Redhead bites a corner. Oh wow, that's lucky. The notebook is made out of wafers, and it's delicious. So crunchy. Sweet victory. The first round is 1-0 in Redhead's favor. She figured out her edible notebook. Use your burger for its intended purpose. It's a very comfy brush. The show continues. Bon appetit for the second round. What do we have this time? A lovely cupcake and a yellow clothing hanger. Who will be lucky this go around? Melt some soap base. Add cocoa powder and a few drops of chocolate fragrance oil. Mix. Pour it into a silicone cupcake mold. Let it harden. Cut thin shards of hard soap. Add liquid soap, soap coloring, and strawberry fragrance oil. Mix well and microwave it for 30 seconds. Put the soap mixture into a pastry bag and decorate the soap cupcake with the soap icing. Hold on, Sean. Are you sure this cupcake is edible? Oh no! This strawberry flavor is a little too clean for me. You'll see someone eating soap live only on Can You Eat That? Poor Sean! And what about Redhead's hanger? Anyone want to give it a try? Add yellow food coloring to yeast dough. Divide it into parts. Roll them into thin strips. Cover a picture of a clothing hanger with parchment paper and make the shape out of the dough strips. Bake the hanger for 10 to 15 minutes at 395 degrees. First fight, and Redhead wins again. The clothing hanger is made out of dough. These closet carbohydrates bring Redhead another point in the game. She has better luck than Sean. Poor guy. The commercial break is coming to an end. It's time to get back to Can You Eat That? And here's a mysterious box containing the third round. Let's see what surprise there is inside. Will you be able to eat it? Your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Pull your challenges out yourselves. I hope there aren't any cockroaches in there. Let's see what we've got. Sean pulled a marshmallow. Could it really be edible? Roll pastel shades of light clay in thin strips. Wrap a piece of a Bendy pencil in them and twist them in a spiral. Trim the excess. Adjust the shape with your fingers. Ah, Sean is too trusting. This marshmallow is just a pencil. And Redhead's next task is eating a plain wafer. Or maybe it's not plain. Cut a small square off of an eraser. Glue it onto a stick of hot glue. Roll light clay out in a thin layer. Trim it according to the size of a phone case, leaving some extra around the edges. Make square impressions over the light clay using the eraser. Make it look like a waffle. Mark an opening for the phone camera on the back. Cut it out using a utility knife. Draw drips of chocolate sauce using hot glue. Color them in using brown acrylic paint. Glue the phone case onto the back side. Redhead tries to eat the waffle so she can win at any cost. Bad decision! Eating light clay is bad for you. Nobody wins this round. Both contestants were wrong. The next round will be a blind test. Bring in our mysterious meals. The contestants have no idea what's on these plates. Maybe that's for the best, since Redhead is super scared of bugs. Cut long, chewy candies apart. Remove the filling. Cut the outer candy part into thin strips. Make a lot of strips. Trim the edges of one candy at an angle. Make the head and tail of a centipede. Make cuts along the length of the candy. Insert the candy strips into the cuts. Make centipede legs. Ew! What is this? I won't eat this disgusting insect. Your loss. It's a totally harmless centipede. And Redhead loses this round. What will Sean do? Will he risk eating what's on his plate? Roll parchment paper into a tube. Bend and roll one end. Secure it with paper clips. Fasten the other end with a clip. Put the tube mold into a cup and fill it with melted white chocolate. After the chocolate fully hardens, take it out of the parchment paper. Adjust the shape with a knife. Make a cap out of fondant. Add texture using a paper clip. Glue the cap to the tube using melted chocolate. Print a toothpaste label on sugar paper with food coloring and glue it onto the tube using melted chocolate. My goodness, that's delicious! It's chocolate toothpaste. Totally edible. Finally, Sean gets a point. But just look at him. Fearless Sean goes double or nothing and eats his competitor's centipede. After that soap cupcake, he's not afraid of anything. Sean gets 2 points and evens the score. The final round. Winner takes all. Who's ready to eat? The tail of an old tuna. Melt some marshmallows in the microwave for 30 seconds. Mix them and put the mass in a waffle cone. Put the cone in a cup to harden. Once the marshmallows cool off, fill the cone with colored chocolate. Spread it in an even layer. Once the chocolate has hardened, draw a fish skeleton using white glaze. Turn the hardened cone over. Cover it with different shades of gray glaze. Adjust the hardened glaze with a knife to make an even layer. Make a fishtail out of gray fondant. Glue the tail to the cone. Make prints with toothpicks. Create a fish fin texture. Cover the tail with silvery edible pearl dust. Oh no! Anything but this! Redhead hates raw fish, but Sean doesn't care. Let me try this fish. Huh? It's so sweet! This is filled with marshmallows! Sean is so hungry that he tried everything on our show, and he won! He gets to take home the $1 million prize! Will you be able to eat your winnings? Find out in the next episode of Can You Eat That? Did you like our challenge? Then comment below if you'd want to compete in a show like this. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell so you don't miss new episodes of Can You Eat That from Troom.